Hey y'all, how y'all doing? What's up, Queen?
How you doing? Yes, it's Wednesday, baby. It's
It's Wednesday, y'all.
Wednesday.
It it is a great day.
Yeah.
Um, I think it just feels like a great day because we came off of a great weekend. Um,
What? An
yeah,
amazing weekend. Like,
an amazing
baby,
weekend. We really did. So I
that was
think that's
so
probably why we're
good.
still like on cloud nine and we're floating. But for everybody else, I hope you guys are having a great day. It's Wednesday for us. So you know it's Shelby's World Podcast. We are in the building virtually. We're
Virtually.
gonna get back to that studio soon, y'all, because I do miss us being just live, not just
Yeah.
virtually live, just live together in the same space. Um but this is still good. We still get to interact with y'all. We still get to do all the things that we normally like to do. So
Sure do.
yes. So, what's happening, though, Queen? How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. I got me a 16-year-old today. Today is Rashard Lazion White birthday. So 16, baby, like, wow. The last one of mine. The last one
That's
of
right.
mine. So, it's amazing. Like, it's amazing to see these kids grow up into the young adults that they're growing up to be. So, thank you.
And
It
it's happening so quickly. Like
is. It really is.
the
So,
yeah, it's going by so fast. So you got to definitely embrace enjoy your moments with your children because it definitely it's the
yeah,
speediest thing.
they
The process is quickly.
look, okay. Look,
It's
it's really
fast.
finna go 11th grade. High school has them. 11th grade is already here. So, that's even shocking. So,
Yes.
but I'm excited though. I probably more excited than the children is.
And that's how I feel. Like I'm happy for it's my daughter's senior year. So I'm happy for her. I'm excited about all the moments that she's about to face and going off to college and just getting ready to be an adult, be in adulthood.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for her, but they are always they're excited, but they're also thinking about the fact that my mama done told me all these different things. We've been shown all these different things that go on in adulthood.
Yeah.
I'm a little nervous too. They're a little nervous too. So,
Yeah.
but I'm excited for them. I'm excited for them.
Yeah. And just listen. Listen to what your parents telling you and take heed to it. You ain't always gonna take all your parents' advice because we didn't.
Right.
But I think I know with me, I'm trying to set my kids up better than I was set up when it comes down to like financial literacy, stuff like that, savings, different stuff like that, and then just living, just enjoying life, not just work, 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 work. But while
Right.
you getting all of this stuff you trying to get and accomplish, enjoy the moment and enjoy life too. So it's amazing to me. But every generation is supposed to get better.
Every better and better, better and better.
Yes, I love it. I
So
love it.
it's a thing, and it's something as a parent, it takes some of us some time to adjust to the fact
Yeah.
that some of our children are growing up. But then for others that they take that on easily. Some people are just easy to accept that I planned for this. I knew this was coming. I knew,
Yeah.
but you can't always prepare and plan for emotions, but you can prepare and
No,
plan for what's to come.
no, no, you can't plan for those emotions because they're gonna. I'm still. I don't think I still didn't cry when Zoe. I think I just got a little emotional, but I didn't cry. Like I see some parents be right here crying. I didn't cry, but I was just. It went. Oh, my baby gone. None of that stuff. It was like, dang. I raised this kid to be who she is.
And
Like,
that's
and
that.
what the little that everything that was instilled in her from not just me, but she had two sets of grandparents that was able to instill stuff in her that was, I mean, like truly a good support foundation. I
Mm-hmm.
always tell my kids, y'all got two sets of grandparents. Y'all got the best support foundation any kid can have. Your parents, both sides of your parents' family, like y'all blessed, because I didn't have that. And a lot of kids don't
Right.
have
We
that.
didn't have that.
So,
We didn't have that. Right.
yeah, so
Right.
just seeing that, so I wasn't one of those parents, but I was just like, wow. And she accomplished so much more than I did in high school. Like, my child graduated third in her class, would have been valedictorian if she would have never made a C. Like that, you know what I'm saying? Was queen in her senior year, queen of orange and green, one prom queen, all type of stuff, like different stuff. Some stuff I did that she did that I did, but it was just like, wow, this kid. So I love it. I love it. I love this. I just like to see kids grow up, because you didn't watch these kids from little kids to these adults, and you'd be like, dang, look at them. Now, but I understand how my parents actually felt
Felt.
watching
Yeah.
us grow up
Yep. Because
and
our
stuff.
parents still they feel some of the same ways about that too. Like we did things they didn't do, they did things we didn't. It's
Mm-hmm.
just it's a process, and um I definitely appreciate just being able to say we have the opportunity to be in our children's lives and give them
Yeah.
the hope and to give them the opportunity so that they can do the things that we didn't do, try things that they never would have tried. Because we're
Mm-hmm.
different. I would say we are a little bit different too from our parents, because we push our children to do different things. And
Yeah. And we got that
I
drive.
was,
They see us with that drive.
yeah, right. I was a very active high school person. So my kids, one of them is, is active with it, and the other one just really quiet and not. So, it's um, a difference in them, but academically they have the same push. They have the same drive
Yeah.
academically. So, they definitely want to be something. So, we raising some children that have been exposed to reasons why that living a quality life is
Mm-hmm.
important. You know what I'm saying?
And they ain't taking,
So,
and they don't, and they not taking no for an answer.
no, no, no,
These children
they,
is not taking no for an
no,
answer. They are on it. Like, this what I want, da 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 da. This what I'm gonna do, and they doing it.
yep,
They
yep.
literally doing it. So yeah,
They may move a
it's amazing.
little slower than we did, with um, trying to get out there in the world, but
Yeah,
that's a good thing too, because a lot of times we were forced to get out there for some of the choices we made that made us have to jump out there much sooner than them. So, um, I'm just really happy for these kids, especially the ones who have the goals and have desires to do things. I really am happy for these children. So it's a good thing.
amazing.
It's positive. It's
They
positive.
amazing,
Yes.
amazing kids, and they
Yes,
got some
ma'am.
amazing parents too. So
Yes, ma'am. Shout them out. Shout them out. Shout them out.
that's why they amazing. These parents, all day, every day. But what we got going on today, Queen?
Yeah, because we gotta get Queen out of here. She got a her son's birthday dinner tonight too, y'all. So we're gonna jump on into the show and get Queen on out of here so she can go enjoy the family. Our quote of the day is our discussion today. We're supposed to have Robert on today, our open forum guest, who's our family member. Um, but he we haven't had a little bit of a connection issue. Queen, you there? We had a little bit of a connection issue here. So we're gonna try to get him back. I think our area has been experiencing a little bit of a connection though, because it has been a little bit stormish. We lost a transformer at my job yesterday, and I don't know how that even happened, but stuff happens. So so the quote of the day is, I don't believe in saturation. Let's put that on the screen. I don't believe in saturation. We're thinking and talking worldwide. And that's by Ray Kroc. Again, the quote of the day is, I don't believe in saturation. We're thinking and talking worldwide. And that's Ray Kroc. Now, um
I
discussing
don't believe
saturation, the
it.
discussing saturation today, I wanted to us to kind of like lean into it because people have started saying everybody got a podcast. Why y'all think y'all podcast should be listened to? Why would people want to tune into y'all? What makes y'all so different? The
I
market
don't
is
know.
becoming oversaturated with different things and different businesses. You can never have, if a thing you're doing is good, if you got something good, put it out there. There's no such thing as too much unless a company itself is marketing a product, and then that company has
Mm-hmm.
now oversaturated their business because that product is no longer popular with their business. That's a difference. But
Yeah,
this is a worldwide phenom with podcasting. This has gotten bigger for reasons beyond um, just people just talking, they're sharing stories and doing stuff. The podcasting element saved a lot of lives and positions and stuff during
yeah,
this pandemic. It let us realize that entertainment could still be valid without actually being there in the physical. It
that's true.
it allowed us to see so many different things because we're able to experience a difference in how we can operate with or without
Hmm.
certain features in our life. So, Queen, what do you think about that? Do you believe that there is an oversaturation of certain products and services in the market? Do you
Oh, yeah,
believe that there's a such thing as that?
yeah. Because when it come down to the beauty industry, every it's the worldwide internet has changed the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
To be able to Google and find all of these different um stores, wholesale stores, even with fashion. Well, when I say the beauty industry, I'm talking about everything. I'm talking about across the board. I'm talking about hair, makeup, fashion. I'm talking about all of that, from the stylist to the makeup artist to the fashion stylist, all of that. It has
Yeah.
because of the internet. But, and it is a but, and I say but for the simple fact the quality is what matters.
That's what
So
matters.
it's oversaturated, but it's only a few out there with the best quality, and that's why they making what they making. And it's some out here with great quality stuff. Just haven't got. I won't say they ain't making it, but just haven't got exposed to the market that they need to be exposed to, because they got good quality stuff too. They just not that popular person or that.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and then with these celebrities, because I can't even really say celebrities, because a lot of them are up and coming video girls that then got on YouTube and Instagram, as they call them, these Instagram models that then
IG
became
models.
popular, and they're doing the same thing too. And I guess you could call them celebrities. Some people call them celebrities. So the beauty industry market and fashion, it's very oversaturated, but it's still money out here for people to make. It's still,
Okay.
I believe it's still enough for everybody to make. Cause I may be doing some what Susie Q doing, but Susie Q might have fucked up quality service, customer
Right.
service,
Right.
compared to what J2 Couture over here got. J2 Couture might not be better than Susie Q over there when it comes to certain stylings of hairstyles, but the environment that J2 Couture give you, the quality that J2 Couture give you, the one-on-one service that J2 Couture give you, the one-on-one service when J2 Couture needs is only about you and that person that's in J2 Couture chair right there at that moment in time. So it's a difference. It's saturated, but it's a difference, because
So
quality is key when it comes down to me and if I'm getting services from people.
so we could say that it's not that it's an oversaturated market, or that that the market can't be oversaturated. We could say that the products and services will help you depend on your business
Mm-hmm.
versus, because like you said, Susie Q may do the same thing you do, but if her service and her product isn't at the same level of yours, you may get a little bit more exposure than
Mm-hmm.
Susie Q does now, because people start, popularity gets talked about too. So just
Yeah.
think about this. I'm over at such and such's business, and I'm, because of the popularity, the name made me come. So I go over and I
Mm-hmm.
support the business, but it doesn't give me what I'm looking for. But this
Yes.
unpopular business gives me the services that I am needing and what I'm looking for and beyond expectations. So now I'm going to say something on my page because this service has been, my needs have been exceeded. Now
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take that over here and talk about it so that I can push this service. That doesn't mean that I'm going to talk terrible about the popular service. It
Uh-uh.
just means that I'm going to support what I want to support.
What you want, and that's all it is. That's all it
But
is.
it doesn't detail. Oh, we got to come out. It says G1 Lifestyle God Family Hustle states it's about building a community of customers.
Yeah.
Correct.
Correct.
So
Most definitely.
especially, and then you know who you marketing to. So
Yeah.
you know they're telling you what they're seeking. So you're gonna start kind of putting out desirable things that your customers are seeking.
Mm-hmm.
That's why wait Stig, yeah, I gotta go get him because we got a grip on here and he ain't even on here to talk. I know he done sent me some messages about his travel right now.
He's
So we got a
traveling.
little bit of a got having a little still a little bit of a delay with him. Let me hit him up. But I read something that stated this. It says market saturation is also referred to as the point of a product life cycle where the good or service is being made available to consumers to such a large extent that any new product idea would not be accepted in said market. You
Mm.
understand? Do you get like? Do you know how much you can tear up your own business by only being able to be marketable with one product, one service?
Yeah.
Because if you're not trying to strategize to make your stuff more equitable, because at some point another person is going to offer that same service as you. So
Yeah.
when the contract come up for rebids, you got competition now. And um are you going to be able to do something that comes with your service that's going to make me want to stick with your company, or are you going to lose me as a customer because you're not willing to step your game up?
Yeah.
That's how markets become. Is that a form of market saturation as well?
I won't say that's a form of market saturation. That person just do better service,
and and they offering
and they're
a
off. Yeah,
different price.
at a different price. Now, and that be hard too because you have people that's in these what's the word, with the market saturation, that okay, all of these people doing it, then you start underhanding other people prices.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna sell my wig. Okay, I sell my bobs. I sell all my bobs start at $200. Somebody, and a lot of people be like, $200, that's it. Because there's some people out here sell their bobs for $300.
Mm-hmm.
And they be like, $200, that's it. I be like, yeah, that's it. It's just a bob. It ain't no frontal bob. It's just a bob with a closure, with a 4 by 4 inch closure. That's it. That's all you get. And somebody might be like, oh, well, she sell hers for 200. Well, I'm gonna sell mine for 175.
Yeah, but the quality may not be the same. And what is
Quality may not be the same, and but some by you under doing slashing your prices to get the customer, you also slashing your own profit.
that's what you hurt yourself.
Yeah, you hurting
And that's
yourself.
what's happening. But that's what's happening with a lot of businesses to this day now, because okay, we got a lot of t-shirt companies that do t-shirt printings and all of that. And you got some that's charging $20. You got some charging $25. You got some charging $40. You got some charging $45. Now over here, here come John. John say, I can beat all that shit.
$15.
$15. And if you order in bulk, you can get them for $10. So he hurting himself just as much too, because he's still having to spend the money on the t-shirts, the same amount of money on the t-shirts, the same amount of money on the ink, and whatever other patterns and design styles you may want to try to add, like type of acrylics, anything.
If you getting it bedazzled out, if you getting a puff, it's a lot. Cause I'm telling you, doing them t-shirts, just with me doing t-shirts, for when people ask me to do them a t-shirt, man, look, a t-shirt can take you damn near 30 minutes to do a t-shirt. Cause and especially if you got the design, if they like want you to design the shirt, like,
so they don't have no style in mind. They just
I ain't got no style in mind. I want a birthday shirt, but it's all up to you what you want to do with it. I don't care. Just surprise me. Man, that take a lot. When we started me and my brother started the t-shirt thing, J Printing, we was like, we knew it was a lot of work, but we was like, it's a lot of work, because it's software and stuff you got to learn, so your stuff can come out so your stuff can be nice. And doing
you can't just go in there and plug it up and get to work. It don't work like that.
The good thing about the Cricut, printing out the stuff on the Cricut, I can do it from my phone. I can design on my phone and do it from my phone. That's something that I learned when I was just doing the recent shirts that I did for the pop-up shop back home. I was like, oh shit, I can get on here, download the app and do it from my phone. So I had to design everything that I needed. So when I got home, all I had to do is Bluetooth my phone to my Cricut, and I was able to print out without having to actually go on my computer, design it. Because while I was at work with my patient not doing that, I did it. But everybody don't got that leisure time. Yeah. But them t-shirts, the mug, and it is a lot of people doing t-shirts, but it still goes back to the quality, the turnover time, and the customer service.
And like the customer, like the commenter stated, once you build that community of what you do, you're gonna always have a customer base anyway, because they're always looking to come to you for what you got going on. I've noticed that even like with my daughter's catering company, her doing lunches, she gonna have some of the same customers every time she cooks.
Yeah,
every time. Even if she knows new people and she's catered to newer people, those same people who've been coming back and back and back and back, they're gonna continue to come back and back and back because they like the service, they like the product. Now you start shaping on the product, you may end up losing customers.
Yeah.
But if you continue to offer the same good customer service, the same good quality product, you're gonna continue to keep your customer base flowing just fine.
That's right. All day, every day.
I saw another quote today that said that the most beautiful thing about art is there is no saturation point in creating. And when I saw that, I thought deeply about the fact that everything is a form of art. Any type of creation, creativity, anything like that is a form of art. And what we're doing is art. What we're doing every time we podcast, we're doing a form of our creativity. We're throwing out things that interest us. We talk about things that we're involved in. We talk about things that have a hold on helping us be the people who we are today. So that alone is a point of no saturation, because it doesn't matter how creative the next person is, that doesn't halt or stall your creativity unless you allow it to. So
that's true.
we know that stifled creativity ends up being the death of a lot of people because they hold a lot of stuff in because they're afraid to go out and try different things and be themselves because they're afraid of what other people will say or or am I going to get the support? Most of the time, the people who support you are not people you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it may get to the people you know. It may start becoming a thing that they support at some point too. But some of your first customers are not always people you know.
Never will be. Never will be. Even when I started the lipsticks with J2 Couture, my first customer was oh my God, I cannot think of her name right now. But she was running for something here in Leon County. And she bought, and I just had my samples. And she bought like 4 of them just off of my samples. And what's my girl name? Leslie, Lindsay, Faith, real estate.
Oh yeah, realtor, yeah.
She did too. The same day, she ended up buying like three of them from me just off the samples. So it's a lot, but like I always say, I always go back to that look, the quality, the customer service is very important. It's very, very important.
And knowledge, and your
And
knowledge of your
yeah, and
product.
your knowledge of your product and what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like you got to, no matter what industry you in, you have to continue to have continued education.
Period.
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 Because it's something, the world that we stay in now, it is something new going on every day. In every industry is something new coming every day. If it ain't coming every day, you best believe once a month something new is always coming. People are always being innovative to be different.
They have so many different seminars and different things going on a regular basis that lets you know that people are coming up with creative things on a regular basis. It's like every hour. You got you got Zoom seminars, you have conference calls, you got teleconference calls. You know, they have so many different ways now to produce and provide services and resources to you for whatever you got going on. They got it. So just like we said, they got several different things that are being produced on a regular basis. However, the thing is that how you fit in with it. Are you going to continue to be idle and because you're afraid to step out on faith and give yourself the opportunity you need to get your business up and going? Or are you going to jump into this oversaturated marketplace and throw your business out there?
That part.
Who
What
cares?
you gonna do? Like, what you gonna do?
If I thought that cooking food was a limit, there was a limit to it, then I wouldn't have done it from the beginning. Knowing that me knowing me, when I started cooking, people was like, "Oh, this is different. I've never heard of this. I've never tried this. I never would have even imagined this."
Yeah.
That's because you may be in a market where people cater to people with food, but they don't mean that everybody doing the same thing. Hell,
Because everybody not doing the same thing.
no. Crafted crab, wild Cajun, and what's the other one
Crabs
down
on
there?
the run.
Crabs on the run. Leola's.
What's the other one? Leola's Crab Shack. Look, you
What's
at
the big one
home.
out here on Monroe? Huh?
I say, and you at home listening audience.
You at home. You at home. And what's that one out there on Monroe Street?
Wahoo?
What? You think any of them cared about each other being in Tallahassee? This Tallahassee.
Come on.
We talking about like
Leola's, especially Crabs on the Run, Leola's. Look, and I think we missed one. It's a lady that's on what's that? White Drive in Tennessee.
See?
I can't even think of her name.
I ain't even know about that.
And the guy that's over here off of Paul Russell and Notre Dame, that's right there in his yard.
Man, Conway. You think
Thank you
these
that much.
people? You think
Yes.
these people? And I go over there often. Do you think these people care about another person? No. They're gonna keep doing their business. They're gonna run their business. So there's no, to me, just like our quote stated, I don't believe in saturation. We're thinking and talking worldwide.
Worldwide. And then since they were saying podcast, every podcast is different. Because the people on the podcasts are different.
Right. And especially they're gonna be different anyway, because you got different personalities that are running each one of these streams. You're not the same, you're not dealing with the same type of people, you're not coming from the same backgrounds. You and I, just because we're Black women, mothers of 2 children, we still don't got the same background
at all.
So our differences is what make the market grow and comfortable to accept the fact that other people are going to come in doing some of the same things we're doing. Because it's not to say that I can't do it because the market is saturated. It's just, or because too many people doing it. You're not supposed to ever feel like you should dim your light because another person got some of the same ideas as you.
You can't.
You miss out on a lot.
Because you're missing out. Just stay in your lane and keep it going. Stay in your lane.
Don't miss out now. Yeah. And
because everybody, that's all it is. Like, you can't miss out. You can't look to the left. You can't look to the right. You just got to continue to look forward on what you're doing and what your vision was.
That's right. That's right.
And that's all it is. Easy said than done, but
that's it. Like, honestly, Queen, it ain't nothing else you can it's a, just reading. I was reading some comments about it, and one thing I noticed that one thing I will say about the market having a lot of people doing it, I would think now that businesses and business owners are taking business a lot more serious these days. I think that people are taking chances on themselves a lot more these days. I think that people do not want to rely on the same situations that they've had to rely on in the past to get to where they're trying to get into the future. So true. With that being said, you're going to run into several places that are doing some of the same things you're doing. You're going to run into several people who are doing some of the same things you're doing. You may, just because you decide, you think that a black owned grocery store isn't needed just because Publix and Walmart stand. No, we still need black grocery stores. We need grocery stores in our communities that are going to allow us to take care of and focus on the people in our communities. Yes. So saturation is only going to be a popular word when people don't want you to do something that you want to do. That's when they start throwing saturation around. Don't try that. There's too many people doing that.
Everybody doing that, girl. Everybody
doing that.
So
damn.
So
because everybody podcasts should we not have been podcasting? Because we got Joe and Pat and E and Clifford on their podcasting. Should we not have said, oh, we ain't gonna do that because they doing that? They ain't talking about what we talk about. They don't have the same opinion.
Look, all of us on this Freedom Train Radio network talk about something different all the time.
Something different.
We ain't never talk about the same thing.
You cannot allow. What's up, E? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, E, what's going on, King?
You cannot allow another person's light to make you feel like your light is not important, or you should not keep your light lit for any because of someone else's situation. Don't let people Don't let people change your mind about what you got going on for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm serious. I mean, I can't really say it more clear.
You can't. Are you gonna be left? Are you gonna be left behind?
Yeah, seriously.
Or you gonna be left behind? You just, like I say, you just got to stay in your lane and just do you. Just
That's
period, point
correct.
blank. Stay in your lane and just do you. You know what your vision was. You write it out. You make it plain, and you just move with it.
That's right.
Because
That's right,
because
Queen.
what's for you is for you. Period. Nobody
That's
can
right.
take the talent that you was born with. Nobody can take that from you.
That's right.
Nobody. So you
That's
just
right.
do when you just worry about what you got going on, you can't look to the left, you don't look to the right, you're gonna continue to do. Think all of these people that you see that people admire, they got there because they just did what did them. They ain't think about nobody else. They ain't think about what nobody else said or none of that. They
And
just did them.
you just said what G1 lifestyle just said. It's your point of view. You can't go wrong. It's
You can't.
if you got a destination, you got a goal in mind, you've written down this guide to what you want to do, why would it be wrong?
That part.
The only thing that's going to go wrong is your perseverance and how much you invest in yourself, the
Mhm.
depthness that you're willing to go to make sure you get what you're supposed to get. That's the only thing that can go wrong.
That's it. That's it. That is it.
So I mean, it's really on you to jump out there, adhere to what you want to do, try the different things you want to try, and be you.
Be
And
you, soil baby.
make your product speak for itself.
That part. Make it your product will speak for itself if it's a good quality product.
If you putting your all into that product, that's why I know, like with our podcast, the podcast is growing because every time we come over here, every week that we come on, we hustling harder with this. We hustling
Yeah.
throughout the week, pushing it, marketing it, promoting
Yeah.
it, making sure that we talk about it like it's like we pushed it out our cootie cat.
Because we always speaking about it. We might be making a video about something totally different. But we be like, hey, make sure you check our SW podcast every week. But even, but you know, like even coming from Atlanta, the last 2 days, I was just like, I just needed to just decompress. But I was like, nobody ain't doing no podcast tour. Like I was like this, like, oh my God, it was overwhelming. Just like, man, like, do we know where we going, but do we
And we
really
know what
know
we
where we
doing.
about to go? Where
And
it's
it's
about to
coming.
go? It's
Exactly.
coming.
And for this to be the first annual tour and for this to be something we just did this year to decide, like, you know what, hey, we can't, the world open. We're not about to
Yeah,
be idle because there are things that we need to do. There are reasons that this podcast is happening the way it's happening. And there are things, and now, with people wanting to jump on the bandwagon with it and push us and support us the way they want to do it. It's phenomenal because, for one, the vision for it um is sound and clear. So when we speak
mm-hmm.
about the vision of it and what we're trying to do with it, it resonates with people. They want to see
Yeah.
that. They like, you know what, y'all, we about to lose Oprah. So I said, y'all been lost Oprah. Oprah been not for y'all no more. So, but just saying, like, they want to see people that look like
They
them.
want real everyday people.
Yes, every day,
That's what it is.
and giving them exactly so the product and the service isn't changing, it's growing,
Mm-hmm.
it's evolving.
Yeah.
So you can't saturate. So when somebody asked me that, like, what y'all think y'all was gonna come out and do different with y'all podcast that somebody else ain't doing? Be me.
Yeah. I got that question. Somebody asked me that in folk meeting. And I was like, man, it's different. Trust it. Trust it. It's real different. Tune in. and check it out. You'll see.
And everybody ain't gonna get the title of aunties when they're on their podcast. I like that title now, so I'm not upset.
Even though we are
Everybody,
some people's aunties. For real,
that's
for
right.
real.
That's right, y'all. So keep your head up with it. Don't delineate yourself from the goals that you're trying to
Yeah.
reach. If you let people talk you out of the things you want to do, you'll never get anywhere. And sometimes keep your mouth closed. You don't even got to let people know what you
Move
got
in
going on. Just do
silence,
it.
baby, and let the results
Just
speak
do it.
loud for
Reveal
themselves.
it. Reveal it. Just go for it.
And you'll know who I read this, it was somebody, I don't know what I was reading, but they was like, sometimes we be like, to move in silence. Yes, we do supposed to move in silence, but it comes an opportunity when you're supposed to open your mouth to that right person. And you will know when you're supposed to open your mouth to that right person about the idea, because that person that you open your mouth to about your idea will be your actually investor, or either a new
Yep.
customer or something. But you still move silence and let the results speak loud for you. And you'll know who to say something to help you make that thing manifest.
You are.
You'll know you feel
It's
it.
gonna be. It's gonna be blatant.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be
Most
blatant.
definitely. So yeah, things saturated. It's a lot of markets that's saturated. A lot of
Weave
industry.
saturated. Everybody wearing weaves. You think that the people that sell it
And
gonna stop
I'm
selling
finna say this.
it?
Just make sure you got you some wigs, because the hair may not be hair sooner or later. So look, you better get back to your wearing your hair. Really, the weave is oversaturated, but it also have then caused a lot of problems
Mm-hmm.
as well.
And it has
Without
healed a lot of people and helped a lot of people.
It has
There's
helped
like
a lot of
especially
people,
cancer patients and
yeah,
yeah.
especially those. But it, hair care, some things from us, different chemicals and stuff, and us not really knowing, or us really knowing and really just don't care.
Mm-hmm.
It has, it then brought some health issues and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. So that's why, like, people now that's natural and they like, oh man, I'm gonna go back to relax. I'll be like, don't do it.
I say it all the
Don't
time.
do it.
People don't listen though.
I'm like, don't do it. Like, we shouldn't have never been doing it then. But we did.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is. Because everybody talk about is the maintaining their natural hair. What you think people was doing before the chemicals?
Maintaining their natural health.
Maintaining their natural hair. Stop being lazy.
That's what a
Do your
lot
hair.
of it is. And I think now the issue too is when you like, even with the natural hair thing, people they done oversaturated that market because they trying to rob and kill Peter to pay Paul, because they don't really created these overpriced herbal products
Mm-hmm.
to try to sell off as a natural hair product. And it's really not, it's the same thing as what Shelly sell over here, and hers is $5.
Yeah.
So it's
And
like a
really,
lot of things like
and
that.
truly all natural. And truly all
And
natural.
truly all natural. It is like, honestly, my thing is, it's like the competition. If we stop trying to be so competitive and like
Mm-hmm.
like shooting
Underhand.
ourselves in the toe while we doing it, we can actually resource out and work together a little bit more if we're trying to do some of the same products. Like, you think that Johnson
Mm-hmm.
and Johnson ain't have people
Okay.
buying into them? You
That
gotta go,
part.
friend. So, we got to start thinking along those lines. We gotta, but today's show was about saturation. So we ain't gonna jump all into the culture of things, but just know that the only way you're going to ever feel like what your product is trying to bring to the table is a saturated product is because somebody don't want you to do it. Somebody else may
That's
not
it.
want you to be competition, or somebody just may not want you to be involved in what they're doing. Clothing could be saturated, hair could be saturated, beauty products could be saturated,
Everything.
everything, food. So if when it boils down to it, go out, do what you want to do, push you, don't turn your back, keep going, face forward
That's
at
it.
all
That's
times.
it. at all times.
That's it. Queen, tell
That's
these
it,
people
yeah.
goodbye, baby.
Man, look here, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to SW Podcast. Man, this summer promo tour, we're getting ready to close it down. Look here, to everyone that's in the Big Bend, Leon County, Jefferson County, Wakulla County, Thomas County, Georgia, wherever y'all at,
Y'all
let
got us
us
for
know.
3
Like
weeks.
y'all ain't invite. Look, family here in town, y'all ain't invited us to nothing. Like we asked it. Hey, let us know. We in all. Look, our last tour date is back in Atlanta. Look, Georgia love us. Atlanta love us. They love us. They love us. And we done met some new ones too, some new peaches. But man, hit us up. And you know, all you gotta do is go to our IG page, send a quick message through there, and you know, let us know what's going on in our own city, y'all. But we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. You know, go follow all the social medias, Shelby's World Podcast, all of that on YouTube. Follow us on IG, man. Look, follow Queen Shell, follow Shelby's Bistro, JT Couture, Queens Movement One. Look, check out all these videos from last weekend. Like, we had an amazing time, and we appreciate everybody in Atlanta that came, who we went to interview, from Shelly to Grip to my cousin Talisha, Fats Plush Boutique, Women's Conference, Girl Get Up, like, to all the vendors, man. Look, we salute all y'all. Like, it was amazing. Like, we was full. So Atlanta will be back August 20th through the 22nd.
And that's
Thank y'all for hosting.
and we coming back with a vengeance too, because we didn't get to get as many interviews in last time because we knew we had Sunday taken. So far we have at least 5 people waiting on us in Atlanta. So we're gonna, and you know it takes a lot to get through Atlanta. So get with us, because we have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday there. We're gonna get there. We're gonna leave out early Friday, to try to get there in time enough to at least get to two people that day. But get with us now, because you know we putting it out there. This is the free promo. Next summer's promo tour is not free. That's why we went hard like we did this summer with it being a free promo tour. We're not doing free promo next year. We gave people free promo this year because we wanted to give people the opportunity to not only share what you got going on, but also promote what we got going on, because like this is big for us, and it's going to be continual. So next year when we do these stops, you gonna have to like drop us a line. Hey, we need y'all to come over here and do this. Here's what my budget is, and that's that.
We'll host your event. We will host your event.
We coming, and we live. Don't play with us.
Look, all this chocolate and positivity. Y'all want this.
Don't play with us.
Don't play with the queens. Like, just big ups to everybody that watched the videos, that had comments to say on the Shelby's World Podcast IG page, my Queens Movement One page. Like, man, we appreciate the feedback, y'all. Like, we truly appreciate the feedback. Like, it was a lot, but I mean, this summer tour it's been exciting. It has been so exciting. So salute to you also, Queen. Salute. So, man, we love y'all. Y'all
love y'all, man. And we appreciate all the support. Y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know. Y'all really just don't know. And we're gonna appreciate the continued support. If y'all haven't subscribed to our channel, subscribe, get those notifications, bing, 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 so you can be told when the next show coming up. And not only that, we got some sponsorship opportunities coming up. So y'all tune in. Stay tuned now. Stay tuned.
All right.
We appreciate y'all.
Podcast every Wednesday between 6:30. We'll see y'all next Wednesday. Peace.